Turning my lights on. Turning my lights on. And they're on. And we're back. Woo! I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, I need something for my pelo. Are you guys so excited for this video? Me too. I'm very excited for this video. I have a lot of new foundations to test out for you guys, and I'm actually really excited about that because over the summer we had like a foundation video after foundation video after foundation video, and then we did concealers for a second. We're always doing mascaras, but that's besides. Yes, my skin is kind of going through it. Don't bring it up. Either way, I went on a fun little fender bender. Wait, no, I went shopping on the Sephora website is what I meant to say. And I decided to buy myself a little something and splurge on foundations that I've actually been really curious and wanting to try. Here we are. Also, new concealers. We are going to be trying out a bunch of Beauty Blender products, literally. Not just the Beauty Blender itself, which this is an official Beauty Blender, okay? Thank you, Masterclass by Mario, for hooking it up with this one. I totes appreciate it. This is like a legit Beauty Blender, guys. I feel so first class right now. I still love my orange ones like a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's also nice to have like un verdadero, you know? We have the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. I got mine in the shade Blend 2.50. This was very controversial when it first came out. It had an impact on the beauty community. I mean, I'm not really here to make a statement on all that. I'm here to test out the foundation. For those of you guys who don't know, Beauty Blender is a Latin-owned brand. She's not only Latin, but she's also female, so perra. I'm about it. The packaging is what has intrigued me the most. It's designed so the Beauty Blender can go here and then you like squeeze out or something or other. I don't know, it's cool. This is what the foundation looks like. It is called the Bounce Foundation. It's a liquid whip longwear foundation. Also, we have brand new concealers. These are the Bounce by Beauty Blender concealers. I got a couple shades. I got light olive and medium olive. I feel like just depending on the time of the year it is, guys, I could be both. We are going to go ahead and prime. I just got these yesterday and I actually really enjoyed them. I know I only used them a couple of times, but I really like them. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. This is the hydrating one. Her new Pure Canvas primers, I'm so hyped that she came out with products like this. And now that we have all that nice and massaged in, I'm going to go ahead and use my Koki Fix It Up Matte Setting Spray. And while we let all that set, I'm going to go ahead and just read you guys some stuff about this stuff. This is the Bounce Concealer. This is an airbrush liquid whip concealer. It says get full coverage in one swipe, conceal and brighten with this weightless formula that easily blends to an airbrush finish. We love that. It says directions, use the doe foot applicator to directly target concern, then buff out with a damp beauty blender. We have one of those. Best applied on moisturized skin. We just did that. Dope. Pero like, that's a beautiful tone. This one kind of oxidized and this one is oxidizing as well, and I think medium olive is going to be more my steez. We can go ahead and go in with our damp beauty blender. Okay, my finger hurts. Okay, and here we go. Oh, okay. Don't talk to me. I have a beauty blender. Ooh, that match was spot on, yo. That match was spot on. Honestly, go me. I do so much better picking my shades online than I do in person. In person, I'm basically terrible at it. Online, when it gives you a good description of medium with a neutral olive undertone, like stuff like that, I know which one is mine. I literally always get it right. Okay, so this is what one layer of the foundation looks like. She feels like nothing is on. The coverage medium at best, which I love. And she definitely is a very natural finish. She's not matte and she's not very luminous, but she feels good. I obviously have to wait to like set everything and kind of see how it's really performing to give you a full statement. But for now, I mean, it's not anything shocking or wowing. It looks good. It's just not anything great. Again, though, I got my tone very correct. I'm gonna go ahead and see how it builds up, also because I feel like I applied way too much on this side, so the coverage is just uneven in general. But we'll also use this as a good time to see if it builds up, you know, because mistakes. Okay, this is one of those foundations that the more it settles, the prettier it gets. Upon first application, I was a little nervous because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna love it, but seeing it really set, it's really nice. It is a nice foundation. It has a very natural finish. Again, it's not too matte. It doesn't look dry, but it doesn't look too oily. It looks incredibly natural. It looks like skin. And I think this paired with the Beauty Blender, I mean, it's made to pair with the Beauty Blender, but I think the fact that the Beauty Blender adds some dampness to this foundation really works in this foundation's favor. It just looks really, 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 really good. I'm gonna go ahead and let it set a little bit while I do my brows, and then we're gonna come back and test the concealer and see how that part of this formula works, because I'm really excited to see how all this is going to build up. But for now, I'm impressed. Brows. Which one did we say we were going to use? Medium, right? Medium olive or neutral medium. The olive one. That's not the other one. I really like this little doe foot applicator. It's cute. It's like a little nipple. This is also a good way to test out how your concealer is going to look on your under eye. I always test it out under the brow first.
Hello.
My babe's here.
That's me.
Hi, babe. This one's your shade.
Right.
Yeah. Paper? What'd you come to do?
Exactly what I'm doing.
That seems like it's gonna be a pretty good match. I'm not used to the Beauty Blender. Like I don't know if it's just more rough than the other ones I have, because I have a sponge that's super soft. This is a little bit more rough. It's not like a bad rough. I'm just saying I'm not used to this. It's like the first time you fly first class, which I've still never done. It's probably like that. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna try and use them sparingly. I know this doesn't look like sparingly, but to me this is sparingly because it did say this is a very full coverage whipped formula, which in my experience dries down really quick and gives intense coverage. I'm also gonna work really fast. Oh, I am horny for this concealer. Oh, Lord. So she's full coverage for sure, but I don't feel her on, and she's very brightening. My face feels so lifted and so bright. The tone of this is gorgeous, at least on me and my particular skin tone, which again, it's a medium olive tinge skin tone. Get out of here. This is so pretty. She is matte. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This one is matte. This one is not luminous natural. This one is a matte finish, which again, I knew you were gonna have to work quickly with this one. Oh my Lord. I love this. I like it, and I don't necessarily love being full coverage. You guys know that, but for some reason this is like, I'm digging this. I'm gonna go ahead and set this down quickly because this isn't the most crease proof concealer because she is creasing under my eyes. So I do want to go ahead and fix that. I'm gonna use my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, which okay, so I kind of used, not kind of, I absolutely used the wrong setting powder. I repurchased the setting powder and I just purchased the wrong shade. Don't judge me, don't judge the foundation. This was just a snafu, but I still want to wear the foundation. The foundation is looking gorgeous. Also the concealer under the powder itself, it's looking really pretty. So again, just don't judge this makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and then we're gonna come back and see how this is wearing under it. But for now, I like it. It looks really good. Again, don't judge the powder that I use. It looks a little wonky right now. I'm gonna see if I can fix it with the rest of my makeup. I look very jaundiced. I promise you I'm not. The liver's doing good. We will rebuild though. I hope. All right, let's touch on this makeup. I have been wearing this makeup for 3+ hours now. I went ahead and filmed, I think, 2 other videos right after I put this foundation on. All of this you see on my face, you guys have either seen or will see, so don't worry about that. Let's focus on the foundation and all that. So the Bounce foundation and concealer, I like it. So far, I am so matte, but not a drying matte. And as for this foundation and concealer being weightless and like whipped to the point where like they are very light products on the face, I totally get that. I see that. I feel that on the skin because I don't feel that this foundation is heavy at all. It does have very beautiful blurring aspects to it. And the concealer, I love the way that concealer just melted onto my skin. It was like my skin ate it, but also like let it sit on top of it and like kind of of cover it. Like, you guys ever see that commercial of that golf ball, and you know how a golf ball has like a bunch of little dimples on it, but then they pour the foundation over it and the foundation makes it like a smooth little circle? You guys, that's what this concealer did for my eyes. It does such a beautiful job at like blurring and perfecting, yet being so lightweight. I don't know, it's a really gorgeous concealer. I know that I don't really review a lot of expensive things here, but for those of you guys who are interested in treating yourself to a little Sephora moment and are just looking for the right foundation, this is a good foundation for you to look at if you are looking for a long wear foundation that is lightweight, that is natural matte almost, because on me it's looking very matte. If it wasn't for the amount of shine that I put on my face, I would be looking flat as a piece of paper right now because this is matte. The one downside I think I have with this is the dispenser. Like, I get the idea of it so that it's easily applied to a beauty blender, but honestly, you guys, at this point, it's just messy. It's just a very messy product, and I don't think I love the little idea behind it. It was a cute idea. However, I don't think I'm wild about the dispenser. Tones are gorgeous. I'm about it. I like it. I stand it. I'm with it. Do I think you guys have to go and get it? No. Is it a must? No. But if you guys are interested, I don't see why not. Whew, I'm starving. It was a great time talking to you. As always, thank you, thank you. Mwah.